Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday morning and I wanted to get a video out to you for the start of week 3. I'm sorry I didn't get a video out to you last week. I sent an email instead. I hope that was okay. It's been a busy couple of weeks for me trying to coordinate these two books. I think that they both have a lot to offer, so I think whichever book you have, you'll be fine. If you'll notice when you go into either the syllabus or the modules, that, especially the syllabus I guess I should say, you will notice that I have defined the readings for the two books, one for the definitive reference on training and development, that's second, and the first one is for learning professionals. So I hope you can distinguish those two apart. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. It's been a kind of a challenge because, as I said, I think they both have a lot to offer. What I'm trying to do, and this week would be a good example of that, is I have put a learning tool or a tool from the learning professionals. I've attached it in both the module and in the syllabus so that you can actually use the tool, because it was omitted from the book of definitive reference, and I think it's an excellent tool. So I'll ask you to look at that tool no matter which book you have, and it will help you prepare for the paper that's due on the 24th. I also have included this week 2 more videos. I put them in the syllabus and I put them in the modules. Both videos are on needs analysis, and that's the primary focus for week 3 as you prepare to do your first paper. And let me say a little something about the paper. It says you can do a memo or a white paper. If you choose to do a memo, please do it in memo format, which is to, from, regarding, that sort of thing. If you choose to do a white paper, again, please use our UCall capstone format or Terebian format that Kate uses. I wanted to say a little bit about last week, and I've read your papers and I've read your posts. I'm behind on the posts because I like to read and comment, and I have gotten behind on that. But I put a priority on correcting your papers. Between your posts and your papers, I think you are an amazingly talented, intelligent group of practitioners. I'm grateful that you so willingly share your knowledge with your classmates and with me. And so when I looked at your papers and your posts, it seems what tripped most of you up was time. And by time I mean you didn't take enough time to either read directions or check when things were due or follow a certain format. And I think it's just plain, everyone's so busy, you're rushing. Let me give you an example. In the directions for the luminary paper, I said, please email me with who you would like to write your paper on. Out of 20 students, I only had 14 replies. Therefore, I have 3 Daniel Pink papers, I have 2 Malcolm Knowles papers, and I have a couple of other duplicates. That's because you quickly read the directions and didn't complete reading them, where it said, please email me. It's an easy mistake to make, and I know with your busy schedules, that's what it's all about. So again, please take time. Some people missed how long the paper was to be. I was specific, 3 to 5, no more than 5 pages. And I clearly state in the syllabus that that does not include your cover page or your reference page. But some of you didn't get that. So it's not for lack of intelligence. I believe it's a lack of time. So I hope this week you'll take time and do two things. Read the instructions carefully. Read the syllabus. I am updating the syllabus because of the book situation. I am updating the syllabus weekly. And take the time to have someone maybe read your paper. I had one paper where people misspelled the name of the author they were writing about. That was just having no one to review it. When you look at your own work over and over again, believe me, I know this from my own experience. When you do this over and over again and read something over and over again, you lose all perspective on it. It looks perfectly fine. So that's why I always suggest having someone else read your paper, and they will point out things like, gee, I think that's misspelled. So please do that. I want you to have a great week. I want you to think about this paper coming up, and I really want you to identify a performance gap that you currently have in your current work situation, or that you have had in the past that you think could have been handled with a different solution perhaps, and think about how important a needs analysis is. It's stated over and over again by many authorities that most learning and development departments do not take the time to do a thorough needs analysis. And so sometimes we find ourselves chasing our tails because we come up with training and guess what, performance doesn't improve. So I think that's something to really look at all the other solutions there. Well, it's a beautiful day. I hope you are enjoying your Sunday. I hope you're taking some time off. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I am happy to answer questions, and I think I respond pretty quickly. So that's my goal, is to respond as quickly as possible to you. I am in a time difference from Denver, so just bear that in mind. Sometimes if something comes in very late, I don't get it, so until the next day. Have a great week. I'm looking forward to your papers, your white paper or your memo, and remember there's different formats for each. You get to choose, and I will see you around. Thanks.